why I'm so bad at
I
puzzles.
thought you were good at puzzles. You just
I'm
nailed
not.
that thing.
Obviously, I'm not.
There's all this talk about the Hannah show, but you and I both know it's been the Justin show this whole time. And now I really need it to be the Hannah show, so you have to go. But all that being said, I have loved working with you and getting to know you. And I've had this in my mind for a long time, and I've just been mentally preparing myself for this because this is really hard. You're just a big threat, dude.
Sorry, Justin. You're too big of a threat to take to the end, and Katie and Maria and I have had a Final 3 deal for quite a while now, and you're just too big of a threat and too good of a talker to take to the end.
You have put on quite the show. Now I've given you a lot of smoke and mirrors to go and spread to the other members in the group and the people we were trying to get out. But you did it quite over the top, and I'm not sure that the jury can overlook that in the end. So I have to take you out now. Please forgive me. You're awesome, and we'll hang out in Chicago.
At 5, we worked so well together. Hannah, I love you. It's been a pleasure working with you. My goal from a long time ago is get to the final 2 with Maria, final 3 red, and you and Katie have been my second tier, most priority. I am so happy we got to know each other, play together, and great game. And thank you for taking the target off me as the puppet master. Since everyone thinks you're the puppet master, it's been real good. Stupid.
Justin, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you.
Time for you to go.
So do you think in a moment your edit completely changed?
What do you mean?
From mastermind.
I went from mastermind to fool, and I got played by those girls. I brought those girls together, and they just saw me. I get it. I was the one running the show, so that's why they took me on. I give them credit. I love the game. I'm gonna maybe pretend to be bitter, but I'm not bitter. They played me really well at the end, and they recognized that if I got to the end, I think I would have won, just because I was calling a lot of the shots, and I brought them together. That 4 would never have worked together the way we did if it weren't for me.
And so you had the idol in your pocket.
Yeah, that was the mistake.
And this was the last opportunity you had to play it.
Yeah.
Why keep it in your pocket?
So I kept it in my pocket because I trusted the plan that I had in motion, and then I was going to bring it out at the final 2 to say I had an idol and I didn't need to use it because I instilled such trust in these girls. And I got played, and I take credit for that. And I hope I don't come out like an asshole. I just love the game, and I thought it would be more fun to be a little cocky in my interviews and go that route.
So you went from a moment of thinking that you're running the game, and you were.
I mean, there was a split second where I thought maybe I should play the idol, but then I thought if I play the idol now, and the trust was real, then the girls would be mad at me that I never told them I found the idol, and then they would turn on me. So that's where I was just taking the risk, and it failed, and I got played, and I give them credit. I'm gonna vote for the person who led the charge to get me out. That's how much I love the game. I think it might be Katie. They all played me pretty well at the end, and whoever I gotta find out, whoever spearheaded the charge to get me out will get my vote, and that's how much I love the game. I'm not gonna have hard feelings, and they played me. I played so many people, and it was all in good fun, and it was a blast.
So you're joining the jury.
Yeah.
Game continues in its own way.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to gain, talk about with the current jury members, and what are you hoping to get from those who end up joining you
It's
there?
funny because from a viewer's perspective, if they're watching this, I look like the fool that was the fifth wheel of a 4 girls alliance, but I was confident that I was the pin of that alliance. And clearly they figured it out. They figured it out, and that I was too big of a threat to go to the end with them.
When do you think that might have happened? Was it real for a while and then it turned?
I think it was real, but then I worked with them separately, and then I brought them together. So I don't know. I want to find out when it came about and who spearheaded it, and I hope they win. I hope they win.
So your criteria is going to be...
I'm voting for whoever led the charge to get me out.
So, setting aside the game, so it seems like you have very clear thoughts as to where you think this is going to go. I mean, who do you think is actually going to end up sitting in those seats?
It's interesting now because there's got to be a secret alliance among that group. They're not going to go 2-2. So I want to see... I don't know where the secret alliance is, and whoever initiated that secret alliance that then probably spirited me out, that's the winner. That in my book is the winner.
Do you think maybe those, so it's 4,
Yeah.
one of them spearheaded it, do you think the other 3 say, you spearheaded it, you gotta go?
We'll see, because I think they just took me out, and they all looked at me and said, you're the biggest threat. And I'm interested to find out. Yeah.
So, just setting the game aside then, just talk about your experience. You applied, you came and joined us.
I love the
What'd you
TV
think?
show Survivor, and I think the game is the best game around. I had a blast playing because meeting the people and playing with people is the most fun part. I actually, in some of the challenges, individual immunity challenges, was losing on purpose because I didn't want to be viewed as a threat. I came into the game knowing I'm going to be a threat because I'm physical and I can get along really well with people. So that's why my whole game had to be building trust in everyone, and they saw through it. So I had a blast. The challenges here were incredible. What none of those people know is that I run similar games, and I hosted some Survivor parties and stuff like that. So you guys, this is the best Survivor game. It beats anything I've done, and it's such a real good experience, and I've had a blast.
All right, thank you
Oh
so
my God,
much
thank
for
you
coming out
guys.
and playing.
I hope I entertained people.
Yeah, no, you brought it, and there's no doubt.
Oh God.
And
Everyone hates